So come on in real quick. I already made a slice in the back. Come on over. So you take your knife, make sure it's a sharp knife. Make a small slice in the back like that. I don't know why I got gloves on. Probably finna take them off. When you make that slice, get your fingers in there like that. You get no, I ain't got. You just pull apart. Take it and just pull. And as you can see, it's gonna pull right on off of it. Don't mind the blood. Someone took a face shot on it. Cause you know, real hunters, real niggas, you know. And what you do is you take the skin, you just pull it, you just pull it apart like that, you know. And then, how I usually do it is I take it, I go and get the front of it, skin forward. So I usually hang it by his front legs. Hold on, give me a sec. Then I get it to his head like that, and then I take his feet, take his legs. What I do is I take them, push from the outside in, and bam. See that how I push it out? And once you do that, you do it a couple times. Then you just pull the skin off of his feet, just like that. What I do is, once I got the skin off of it like here, then the safety gloves kind of hard to do with. You see how I got the skin off like that? And I leave it, and I do it to the other side. Oh, there go the bullet right there. Look, there go the bullet. The chickens. Yeah, the chickens. And look, there go the bullet. Yeah, that's that chicken inside that coop making a nest.
Why is it making a nest?
Because when you fix it up, drop the bullet. Anyway, I make a hook like that, and then you do the same thing to the other side. You know, you take it, pull the skin forward, take its arm like that. You see where his arm at? Take it, see where it's at, and push in. You might have to pull a little bit more. So that lets you know how far you gotta get forward on it. You get the shoulder blade out. Take that arm muscle, and you take it and you push it. When it pops out like that, you good. And then you just take it, and you pretty much just do that right there. Take your finger, pull it. Usually I don't use gloves, but I've been using gloves lately, so. It's a little better to use gloves. Then you get it like that. See how I got the arm hooks? Mm-hmm. Now what you do is you take it, make sure it's turned towards you, put one hook through it, then you take the other side and put through it too. And now you got a squirrel doing the flex. You know what I'm saying?
Tell you that looks so evil.
Pass me the knife. And you take this knife, and I do that like that. Then I separate the skin from that part of it.
I thought there's a bag.
You just pull it down like that. Yeah. Just pull it down. Pull it down. Pull it down like you're doing the deer. And on this side, pull it down. Pull it down. Yeah. Pull it down. And the skin just comes right off of it. Just as simple as that. Pull it down. Alright, you know. Some people like to bleed out the squirrels. Usually, if I do, it's probably because I'm cutting it apart. But I ain't been really doing that lately, so. And also, I did get a nice shot on it, so glad some. But what I'm gonna say is, if you notice, I know you did. Now, what I was gonna say was, sometimes some people sometimes you gotta shoot it more than once. You might shoot all up here and just tear all this up. You don't want to keep it. You can flip it over and skin it the other way around, and just take your knife, skin it like this, and then before you get the cleaning and stuff, flip it and hang it up from the back legs, and then let the blood make it like you cut his head off or something like that, or make a slice where it's an artery, you can drain the blood out that way. Because you ain't gonna keep that part anyways. You let the blood drain to that and drain out of it. But if you're gonna cut it up like this, let me cut this off. But if you're gonna do it like this, get that off of there. And some people like to go ahead and dice it up, cut the leg off, cut whatever. You take your knife. You find where his hip bone is, pretty much right there. You take your knife, you cut it right there. You'll hit the hip bone, where the hip bone, where the ball and socket go to. The little ball and socket, the hinge. And now you know what the hinge is, but the ball and socket point, get your knife in there, you cut it off, it'll just bleed all out right there. So then, some people like to bleed out their squirrels, some people don't. I mean, it all depends what I'm doing to it, how I'm gonna cook it. If I'm gonna bleed it out right then and there. And then I do that right there. I take the feet, take it right there where the joint at, or it broke a bone at. I'm just gonna cut it off right there, actually. Just like that. And I take it where it's the little ankle part at, pull it down a little bit, find it, break it right there. So now you gotta see how the bone broke. Take it, see your knife right there. Simple. And sometimes I keep this to mess with my dogs with. I let them loose and I'll drag it out, let them smell it. And then I'll have a distractor, make sure they can't see me. I'll drag it around my yard somewhere, and then go hide it. I let them find it. If you want to do that with your dog, something for them to do. What I do, I take the tail and I cut it. Cut it right there. And come on up under. Cut it right there. Get that little angle in it, just slice right down. Tail come off. Now, like I said before, some people, if you want to train your dog to hunt a squirrel or train them how to find stuff, let them smell it, and then put them to where they can't see you at all. Just drag all around the yard, all the way, and then just hide it somewhere random. And then you take them right back to the trailer, let them smell it again, and that's how you make them go find it. I don't know, I might do that one day. I might not. Most of the time, I'll probably just throw it away. I ain't really training these dogs I have. And I take it and I slice on up to his head like that. I'm gonna get that out the way. What I do is I'll come in and I get a little fat off of it. Now, sometimes I do keep them, sometimes I sell my squirrels. So I do both. This one, selling this one, I got another one in the freezer. I ain't really cooked many this year. I ain't really had the time, honestly. It's going to work all day. And in the morning, I like to let my squirrels marinate in like some type of sauce. And then you take a knife, you see where it's diaphragm at and stuff like that. I take it and put it right here. I just run it on in there. Now I cut all that open. You get all the guts out of there. You go back in that hole.
Yuck.
Yeah. How you can get your normal food?
Eesh.
And I take it, slice open like that. I take my knife sometimes, I go up a little more. Slice on up. And look in there. And I just pretty much get that all pulled out. Just like you do in the deer. Now reach on in there. Find that esophagus hole. Take the knife. Sometimes I just cut it on off there. Nice like that. You got your lungs. You got your little squirrel heart right there. Little heart of the squirrel.